a capacity anymore to release the glory of the Lord into the world. Men did not have the capacity anymore to be the God of the world. So men became beggars. Men became wanderers, looking for places to live, seeking for food. And God gave the men the capacity to produce that which he desired. Are we together? The enemy came in the picture and he totally destroyed everything. Here's what Jesus did. Here's what God did. This is the greatest miracle that took place. God left heaven, he came to the earth. He died not only so that you can receive salvation. He died so that you can be restored to your position as a God. So that you can gain back your dominions as a God. The greatest miracle that Jesus performed was to die for men so that men can become like him. Am I speaking to somebody? The greatest miracle Jesus did is to die for men. The Bible says in the book of Titus, he gave himself up so he can make for himself a peculiar people that carries his nature. When it comes to the business of the world, God has given that responsibility back to men. Because there was a time God that began creation. Let there be. Let there be, let there be, let there be. The Bible says, when man was created, God rested. God arrested. God arrested. Then the enemy came in the picture and messed up everything. I want you to get this very clear. I want this to be tattooed in your heart to understand what is your assignment. God arrested. The enemy came in the picture, messed everything. The Bible said the world was void, chaos, darkness was upon the surface of the earth. So the enemy managed to make the world dark again, because after man had failed, it was darkness that began to reign again. Man became a puppet of demons again. Man became a slave to Satan. The transformation that Jesus brought, it was like recreation. Man was restored into that identity of godliness. From then forth he said, go therefore, teach them that which I have taught you. He said, those who believe in my name, they shall come, they shall perform miracles. He said, they shall tremble upon the snake. He said, they shall drink a poison. They shall eat poison. They shall not die. Who are we talking about? Are we talking about a human being or are we talking about a God here? He said, these people, they will not be like a common human that you people are used to. He said, these ones, they shall drink poison and you'll start see them living. We see Apostle Paul being beaten by a venomous snake. The Bible said the whole village was waiting for this man to die. After they waited for a while, they began to say, no, this man is a God. And that is the people that God has called us to become. He said, this man is a God. And they said, they began to worship Apostle Paul. I want to make this clear to somebody that God is not a miracle worker anymore. Because he did his part in creating the man. Now it is his time to sit down and watch his children reveal him to the world. For the whole creations are waiting for the manifestations of the sons of God. Your family is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. The community is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. Are you that one? Or are you the one that is still waiting for pastors to pray for you? Are you that one? Are you that one? Do you even understand why you are saved in your family? Do you even understand why you are saved in your family? Remain in me, and I will remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in a vine. Neither can you bear fruit. Hey, Barusi, I like this version. Thank you so much. He said, neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. The miracle you are looking for, Jesus will not give it to you. Because the miracle is a fruit that you must produce. There is a condition to it. There is a condition to it. Remain. Remain. Attach. Touch. Remain. 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 Remain in the Lord. Remain in the Lord. Remain in the Lord. Shades. Remain. The problem, the issue why you don't see you producing the miracle that you've been praying for is because you do not have consistency. Consistency is the issue. Because you have to understand the fruit that you must produce is the fruit that creates an issue to the kingdom of darkness. Understand this. You see how God created us to be is that I can only be blessed when this person who fulfill the assignments, fulfill their purpose of existence in the world, then that day, blessing becomes a blessing to me. For most of you here that are working, is because somebody fulfilled their assignment. They started a business and you got a job. Isn't it that so? For most of you that managed to finish your education, it's because that there is this man or this woman that they put a sweat to draw something out of the world so that you can be blessed today. The condition is that you shall remain. The condition is that you shall remain. Remain in the Lord so that you can be able to bear fruit. Without attachment to Jesus, you will not be able to produce anything. Stop waiting for Jesus to perform miracles for you. Because all Jesus needs for you is that remain in attachment to Him so that you can manifest that which it is already invested in you. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Because as much as you want to fulfill your assignment on the earth, there is also an opposition power that does not want you to fulfill it. You ought to understand that. You need to push. You need to remain in consistency. Why? The condition is that remain. Because that there will be reasons for you to not remain. There will be forces that will want to stop you from remaining. If salvation was as easy as come to the Lord and everything just flow, then there wouldn't be a remain condition. You as a branch detached from the vine, you cannot bear fruit. In fact, you yourself, you become dry. That is why most of you backslide. As a branch are not attached to the vine, you cannot bear any fruit. You may even yourself become dry. There's a condition of you remaining because there will be forces that want you to be detached. Am I speaking to somebody? Am I speaking to somebody? The Lord is speaking to the Israelites. He says, I shall bless you in the condition that you remain obedient. You understand here that when God is speaking about us remaining, meaning is simply asking us to remain in obedience to Him. Because everything that we are to manifest can only come when we completely refuse the enemy. When we completely detach from the enemy. When we completely attach ourselves to the vine. Then you will see the vine will be releasing the energy. Will be releasing the anointing that will be causing you to remain fresh so that the fruits can be born from you. I must speak to somebody. The Lord wants you to bear fruits. Jesus wants you to bear fruit. In whichever area of life you are called in, not all of us we are called to stand on this pulpit and preach the gospel. Not all of us. Some of you are called into different areas of life. Understand this. Wherever you are positioned, it has always been at the plane of God before it becomes your vision. In order for you to remain in that position, in order for you to grow in that position, in order for you to achieve that which God has assigned you in that place for, you must remain. Because in whichever area of life God has placed you, He has placed you so you can become a blessing to somebody. Because the purpose of a fruit is not that so that it can benefit you. The purpose of a fruit is so that others can benefit through you. Remain. The condition is remain. The condition is remain. We are standing here because we have a man and a woman that remained. When Bishop and Pastor Mary tell us their stories, the challenges they had to face, they had to remain for the fruit to be seen today. Today I am standing here and nobody preaching the gospel with power. Because there are some people that remained. They are all benefiting from that fruit. The fruit that you must produce is a blessing unto the next person. You failing to remain causes somebody to remain in darkness too. Am I speaking to somebody? You failing to remain causes somebody to remain in dryness too. Because your life is supposed to be a blessing unto the next person. Your life is supposed to be a blessing unto your family. Your life is supposed to be a blessing unto your brothers and your sisters. Some of us, we have no choice but to remain. I don't know about you, but I know the family I'm coming from. If I don't remain, I know my brothers, my sisters, they will never make it in life. Because nobody in my family can arise and say that I have made it in life. Why? Because of the altars where we are coming from. Because where we are rooted. Because of the witchcraft that is claiming us. In my family, from my father, from my mother, God arose me first to remain. If I don't remain, it will be an issue for those who are behind me. The challenges that I'm supposed to fix in my lifetime, it becomes a challenge to my children, to my young ones, to my nieces, to my nephews. Are they going to be able to remain? Consistency here is the issue. Remain. I want to speak to my Krafontein people. When you see ministers coming to you every night, I don't force you. I'm not forcing you because I want anything from you. The assignment is just to cause you to remain. 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 Because most of us, we are not where God wants us to be. Most of us, we are where the enemy wanted us to be and is excited that we are there. The enemy is happy with your life. The devil is happy with our lives. I refuse the devil to be happy with my life. I refuse him to be happy with my life. The condition is simple. Remain. Let the storm comes, you remain. Let the rain falls, you remain. In hunger, you remain. In shame, you remain. In depression, you remain. David says it like this: I've never seen a righteous man cry, suffer for bread. He said, I've never seen a righteous man lack, neither his children. Remain. Remain. Take the shame. Take the humiliation. Remain. Because what you fail to achieve in this lifetime becomes a problem to your children, becomes a problem to your grandchildren, becomes a problem to your nieces and nephews. God picked you from the family because you're supposed to bear the fruits that they were supposed to benefit from. Remain. The problem here is consistency. Consistency. You don't. If you have to be forced to come to church on Sunday, it's a sure thing that even your prayer life is not consistent. It's a sure that even your attachment to God is not consistent. It's a sure that you are not remaining. So your problems, there's no hope for it to come through. The miracle that you are seeking for is a fruit that you must produce. Not the production of God doing something. It's a